Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to bring you another motorcycle, electric one. As you can see here, it's from Tromox. It's a startup from China. It's a compact motorcycle. It is designed for the urban mobility, and it is very agile, very nimble, and very lightweighted. And this is one of the reasons why I'm here at the racing school, initiation racing school here in Sintra, basically because I do think that this motorcycle is more designed for someone that is starting to ride and not for the experienced rider. Okay, it is doable. I've been riding it without any issues, but I do feel that it needs a better engine in order to perform the way that I was expecting. We can find this motorcycle in 4 colors, which is very nice, and also, since it is an electric, it has all the sensors and all the gadgets inside. It has around 20 sensors that will tell you everything that you have to know about this motorcycle. And for that, you do have an app which you connect to the motorcycle, where you can see battery voltage, battery temperature, charging time, and all the information that you need to know to see if the motorcycle is in the perfect conditions or not. Also, with that app, you can do over-the-air firmware updates, which means OTA, which basically every time they release an update for the application or a firmware update for the motorcycle, it will be automatically transferred to your motorcycle, which I think it is really cool. Other 2 things. Keyless, I like just have the key on my pocket, which is nice, and the motorcycle, it is equipped with an alarm. Looking at the front of the motorcycle, as you can see, we have a bold design for the lights, okay? Lights, everything is full LED, again, with the blinkers. We do have an upside-down suspension. We have a core heat dissipation, which basically lets the wind in and not the water. 1 disc, 180 millimeters, 10 inches rims, with the tires 90/90. Talking about the rear of the motorcycle now, we do have this seat, which is a unique seat only for one rider. Underneath the seat we have the space for the battery and also for the charger, which is nice on the very small compact motorcycle. They do manage to find space to have the charger and the battery. Battery, it is removable, very important, so if you don't have a place to charge at your house, you can remove the battery, take it upstairs and charge it in your house. We also have underneath the seat a switch where you can disconnect if you are leaving the motorcycle stopped for a long period, so it doesn't discharge the battery. Rear independent shock absorber 230 millimeters, swing arm in aluminium, a disc 180 millimeters. We do have the same 10 inches rims with the tires 100/80, and the special thing about this electric motorcycle, which is also different from most of them, is that it is chain driven. Talking about the soul of the motorcycle, we have 2 components, the battery and the engine. So we're going to start with the battery. Of course, we are talking about rechargeable batteries, lithium. They are removable, which I like, and each battery weighs around 9 kilograms and takes 4.3 hours to charge. The thing I do like it's the weight, which is 9 kilograms. It's not very heavy to carry, and the charger, it is small, compact, and silenced when charging. Another big and important detail, it's when it finishes the charging cycle, it automatically disconnects and stops charging. The engine, we are talking a central position engine, 2500 watts, 110 Newton torque, and it gives you a top range of 100 kilometers according to the manufacturer if you do ride at 30 kilometers an hour. Regarding seat height, 68 centimeters, which is very low, and the weight, it's also 68 kilograms. As you can see, you can almost pick it up without any effort, and if I do sit down, everyone will reach the floor with this motorcycle without any problems. I do have here the batteries between my legs, the start button here on front, and the handlebar and everything, the dashboard, I will talk while on the road. To finalize this part, and before we hit the road, I'm going to talk a little bit about the things I didn't like, the motorcycle, the things that I did like. I did find this seat to be too hard, okay? The top speed of the motorcycle, at least with me on top, was only 50 kilometers an hour, which on the dashboard, which probably is 40 kilometers real speed. which it is slow for my needs, okay? I do ride between cities, and I need something that gives me that possibility and doesn't make me be in danger, because I was riding this on the fast highway and I had to leave it because I felt that I was not secure, because everyone was going much faster than me. Another thing, it's the range. They say 100 kilometers at 30 kilometers an hour. No one will ride this at 30 kilometers an hour. It is impossible. I did it, I did 15 kilometers full throttle, and I spent 43% battery. So which means if I continued for another 15 kilometers, which is 30, I will spend 86%. So around the 40 kilometers, I will have drained all the battery, but that it is running at full throttle. The things that I do like about the motorcycle, it is keyless, like I showed you. It is bolt design, and it is a very lightweight motorcycle at 68 kilograms, and it is very maneuverable. Having said this, let's hit the road. Okay guys, here I am on board of the Tromox Mino, and I'm pretty sure that I look like a giant on top of this electric motorcycle. It is very small, like I said on the specifications. It doesn't reach very high speeds, but it is designed for these little tours here, which I'm doing inside my city, okay? I will not, at least on the English version, I will not show you riding outside the city, because it is a little bit dangerous to ride on the fast highways, which I am allowed to ride with this motorcycle, but the speed limited, it is very dangerous. I did that yesterday. I did ride on the highway, but I was always on the right side of the road, so I wouldn't be bothering with the cars that were passing me much faster than what I can ride with this motorcycle. Let's call it a motorcycle, okay? This is more like a fun toy. I can honestly say it is fun, because look, this is a high hill, and it's going up the hill without any problems. It's better than walking. I can do my errands inside my city, go here, go wherever I want, my little errands without any issues. It takes time to recover from a full stop, but again, look, it is a little bit steep, and it's still going 33 kilometers an hour and developing and pushing, and it's gonna continue like this. And for my little tours inside the city, wow, perfect. If you have to commute between cities, it's not really the best solution, unless you do it by secondary roads where the traffic it's not very intense, and you will not be bothering anyone. Moving on, I do like the motorcycle, electric. Everything works as it's supposed to be. All the charging protections, all the voltage protection, battery removal, which I like, which I already used when I reached my home. The range, it's not what they advertise, like you already saw when I did the specs. If you ride full throttle, around 40 kilometers stop, not more than that. At least that's what my experience gave me, around the 40 kilometers top. Handlebars, so we have high beams, low beams, blinkers, we have a horn and the cruise control, which I will never use on this motorcycle. The riding mode, sport and economic, hazard lights, and the starter for the motorcycle. And basically that's it. Here we have a nice dashboard where you have the battery level, the speed, the riding modes, a clock, temperature, and this is the trip distance that we did. So every time I disconnect and connect the motorcycle, it resets this information. So I did 1.3 kilometers so far. And there we go. It's a little bit slow, but again, like I said, I'm not in a rush. I'm just enjoying the motorcycle. As you can see, when it's bright sunny day, it's very hard to see what's on the dashboard. When it's on shadow, you can see perfectly the information on the dashboard. Look, like now, okay, here I can see perfectly. Now it's sun, I cannot see anything. But the information is there. And here it goes, going almost full power, which I was never able to go over the 50 kilometers on the dashboard here, which on real life should be something around like 40 kilometers an hour, which is kind of slow. But again, we are talking a 2500 watts engine, so we cannot expect too much. This is not a 4000 or a 6200 engine like the other ones that I had the pleasure of riding. Nevertheless, I can, like I said, I can commute and do all my stuffs with it as long as it is on close proximity, not too far. I think I'm gonna do now around 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers, just because I want to try it and show you how it behaves. The brakes, it's combined brake system. Again, it's more than enough for this motorcycle, for the speeds that it reaches. Even if you have to do hard stop, you will feel the rear wheel slide a little bit, but the motorcycle, it's so light and so agile that you will have no problems controlling the motorcycle. 68 kilograms, super easy to manage. The good thing about this is, again, the agility that you have if you live in a city and you have to maneuver maybe between the cars and all that stuff. It is very agile, very fun to ride. Again, the only downside for me, it's the top speeds and that it reaches and how long it takes to reach those speeds. Again, which is an important thing to mention. I'm a tall guy, 1 meter and 85. I do weigh 93 kilograms. I do have my backpack with all my filming gear, so let's put another 10 kilograms. So it's 100 kilograms on top of the motorcycle. So all those things you have to take in consideration also. And nevertheless, she is moving and moving well for this little commute that I'm doing. Things here, suspensions, they are okay. They are not the best suspensions in the world. Okay, if you do find a big bump or a deep hole on the road, you will definitely feel the pain because they are not the best on the world, and also the seat, it's a little bit for the hard. Again, I was expecting a softer seat because after a while, if I have to do a longer commute, it will be painful. Okay. This one, it will be short. I will not complain very much. In like 10 minutes it will be over and I will reach my destination, so I will have no problems. But if I have to do a longer commute, I'm sure the seat would be a little bit more difficult. More interesting things about the motorcycle, man. There is nothing to do, nothing to tell you about it. We do have these 10 inches rims, again, combined with the suspension, combined with the harness of the seat. It's not the best solution, but it is a really good solution. And if you have a young kid that wants to start on the motorcycles, you have here a really nice, affordable option, okay? Because you will feel a little bit safe, because it will not go crazy fast on it. It will have the introduction to the motorcycle world. It will have introduction to the how to ride on the street and all that stuff on the motorcycle that he can handle, and it will not have any problems. Okay, I don't have anyone behind me. I want to do a braking test in 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, I don't know if you listen, but the rear wheel start sliding again. 1, 2, 3, stop. Okay, like I said, it is what it is, but it does brake. It is fun to ride, and I am enjoying this motorcycle. Would I buy one for me? Well, probably not, because I have other needs for this kind of motorcycle. Okay, I'm an older guy, it's not my cup of tea, I don't have place to storage my things and blah 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 and all those stuff. But if you are young and your father is a nice guy and he would give you something like this, I'm pretty sure you would be happy and enjoy the motorcycle as much as possible, because she is fun to ride, okay? Fun, interesting, it has a really nice look, and I am enjoying everything that it offers. Having said this, please don't forget my partnership with CarTrack, the GPS tracker for our motorcycles. There's a link down in the description that gives you the first month free. It only works in my country, but at least it's what I can offer for now. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks, and this is the top speed, 50 kilometers an hour. I really hope I can see you on the next video with another bike, and I'll see you there. Bye!